There ain't a lot of small channels dropping content, man. Unless I'm not searching correctly. But it's not looking like a lot of... Let's go back to the filters. I have it for this week. Let's go to this month. Faded Culture took off. I remember when their videos weren't getting nowhere near those type of views. That's amazing. Alright, so my dog Dave, he got 57 subscribers. Y'all go subscribe to my guy, man. Y'all go subscribe to my guy. 57 subscribers. We gotta get his subscribers up. Show him love. Let's check out this one.
YouTube, what's up? I'm back with another video. Today, somebody got some splaining to do as to why my client's hair is so long. He needs a cut, so we're gonna hook him up. Look, he can't go to school like that. Come on, man. Should have got a video when it was dry, but here we go. We're gonna start off with a parting right from the recession of the head back to the crown, kind of just letting the hair that wants to fall down, and the hair that wants to stay up, we'll push it upwards. We want to keep that length around the parietal ridge. You can see my client's
block graduation
head in the back is naturally flat. It naturally has a very flat shape in the back. So we're going to try our best to create some squareness without it looking too crazy. So we're just doing box graduation around the parietal ridge, all the way around. Curves.
That's love, Drew Cuts.
You know, so right, you have the side of your head, which is pretty
check him out
flat
next
for most people, and then it starts to curve, and right where it curves is the parietal ridge. So that was on top to the block graduation that we did. And we're gonna follow that guideline all the way to the front of his head.
That boy Dave is versatile, man. Look at him. Boy Dave is versatile.
Even because this is gonna determine the shape for how the cut looks from the side. So I want it to be even. There's also other videos on this channel about hair cutting tutorials with scissor work on top, and I try to follow the same system each time, so that way it's easy for you guys to follow along, and you'll be able to kind of mimic those steps when you do the haircut.
Dave, you using 2 different cameras to get those angles?
Or
I like it.
Your haircut, or like
MC is definitely built different.
So again, we're just taking partings and we're meeting them to the previous one. See, I'm stretching it all the way up so that it reaches. I want the front to be the longest point. I don't want to dip down because it'll lose the ability to be, you know, kind of styled with a lot of volume and everything like that. It's gonna kill the shape.
All right, Dave said he just be moving his camera around. Yeah, that's what's up. Josie, I agree. And you know what? It's efficient. He's cutting efficiently. You don't gotta rush when you cut efficiently.
And now we took a parting right from the recession, which is the corner where the hairline meets, and to the very top of his head, not to the back of his head where the crown is, but to the top where the apex is.
Hey, my dog Dave cutting. Hey, let's go.
We bring all that hair down and cut it at the line we initially made with our block graduation, because that's gonna be the longest, it's gonna meet the longest length on the side, basically. I'll be honest with you, his hair is kind of funny, and like I said, because of his head shape, we have to kind of create a little bit of squareness and build weight in the back. So I was kind of nervous with this cut, like I really was, because I was scared it wasn't gonna come out right. But what I didn't do was deviate from the system. I stayed doing the same system that I always do. I stuck with it, and it paid off in the long run. You guys are gonna see at the end.
Let's go. That's true. That's so true, man. Even as you're getting lost, bro, like sometimes.
See that? And now we're just bringing everything up square, making sure that it's even.
Sometimes if you just stick to the system, bro, it'll all come together. The first technique was called block graduation.
Making sure that we pull all that hair in the fringe back so that we're not killing the shape. And right here, I'm just trimming like the very end. You can see I'm barely touching like anything.
And Dave, you've been studying the game, bro, for sure.
And right here, I'm just gonna blow dry with my Dyson blow dryer. This was actually like not necessarily the way you're supposed to blow dry. Like technically, you know, the way the school would teach you, you use a brush and everything like that. But I think when you're in the shop, one, you want to move a little faster, and to me, this is faster. But also, I like the sort of texture that blow drying with your fingers gets. you know, especially since a lot of clients aren't going to be able, it's kind of hard to take a brush and style your own hair and blow dry your own hair. But what a client can do is exactly what I'm doing right now. Take the blow dryer and just blast the hair and use your fingers to kind of get it into the shape that you want it to be. So now I'm just taking some product. I believe this is a paste through the hair. See, I started from the back and work my way to the front.
Look at the top. Hey, man, stop playing with my dog, man. Look at the top. Look at the shape. Look at, man, now all he has to do is debulk the sides and do his fade work. Boy, better stop playing with him. You going to tell me this ain't a $50 cut? You going to tell me that these people ain't crazy right here? These people crazy? Let me show y'all. These people complaining about these prices. Come on, man. Dave is worth all of that. All of that.
We're going to be able to just cut all that length off and blend right into it with our number 3. You see that? See how that number 3 is blending right into it?
Yeah, don't go cheap on your blow dryer to save you time. But yeah, you see how that 3 just So I teach all this on foundations too, guys. If that's something you're interested in digging deeper on.
See the
look how beautiful this drops into like a V right here. The way it drops into a V like that, it just really accentuates his head shape, man. It's perfection.
That we made with the block graduation, you can even see where it meets in the back.
Yeah, y'all go subscribe to Dave, man. He only has 52 subscribers, guys. That's a problem. Now, one thing you could do too, you can go with the grain back here where the crown is and just soften that up. It's like no different than using like blending shears. It's not gonna cut it evenly, but it is gonna debulk it, almost smoothing it into the sides, into that number 3. Dave, you getting love you deserve, man. You're talented, bro. Y'all go subscribe to Dave, man.
Here I'm gonna start my first guideline for the taper.
Listen, he's got 52 subscribers. We could easily get him to break 100 subscribers right now. So do me this favor before we continue on. Dave Cuts Hair. Go look him up and subscribe to his channel real quick. I think we could do it. All right, let's continue. But the cut's already fire. It already looks before the ball fade. Bro, look how the sides are just flowing so beautifully into the top, man.
New trimmer alert. I'm gonna set the guideline in.
Oh, you doing a taper? Let's go.
And what you don't want to do is take a long time when it comes to this. Like your guidelines, it should be quick. Just taking them out. Put the line in and take it out. I've got these trimmers adjusted, probably the least sharp of all my trimmers. Like they could still line somebody up, but they're not that close, because this is the one that I use to put in the bald line when I do bald fades or bald tapers like this.
He's using the Wall Seniors. Yeah, he's got.
Right here we have the blade
sensitive
open.
Skin. You could tell he's got sensitive skin.
No guard with the blade all the way open, closed all the way to open. Every step, every about quarter inch that I go up, I open the lever about a quarter of the way. And right here we got the 1 guard all the way open.
Fact, support is free.
I probably close it up a little bit. And then the number 2 open to blend into that 3 that we originally did. But it's the same system every time. If you follow any of my videos, you'll see that it's the same system that I use to fade. I don't really switch it up. I might do it in a different order.
We're gonna run these numbers up for a bunch of people tonight.
Work up the steps and then work down the steps. So I'll work from bald all the way up to that 2 open, and then I'll work back down to the blade, the clipper closed, you know?
Yeah, we're gonna run these numbers up for a bunch of people tonight.
Get it together. All right, here we are on the other side. Now we got the blade open. What's gonna be the next step after the blade open? The next panel is gonna be the number 1 open right here. And then we close it up, lighten it up a little even more. Honestly, I think on this side I started a little bit lower than I should have.
Bro, I'm loving the shape on top.
I started the taper a little bit lower than I should have, so I had to like do a little extra work to kind of make it neater.
Johnny, I appreciate that. Yo, Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year to everybody.
And here we're using the Andis GTX, I guess the skeleton trimmer, whatever they're called. Everybody's skeleton nowadays. So it doesn't matter.
That's facts.
But yeah, we're using that to kind of just clean up the C cup. I don't want, because of like the cut, the way the cut is, he's got like a pompadour and everything like that. I don't want to be too crazy sharp when it comes to the lineup. I kind of want to leave it like as natural as possible so it can grow back a little, you know, nicer. And here we're going on the back of the neck. We're gonna line that up. This is like, I love this part.
This is Dave Cutz here. Go subscribe, y'all.
Work around the ear.
Go subscribe. I wish that with the Apple Pencil, as soon as you start writing on the screen, it'll just let me write.
Put the lineup on the taper, it makes the taper pop out so much. That's why you see me dip the taper on the side and make it like a little darker toward the side and like lighter in the middle. So that way when I hit it with a line, it makes the
look at the cut from this
really
angle.
Pop out. So that's just stuff you can just kind of be conscious of.
The cut from this angle is stupid.
But it's stuff that like will grow as your barber's eye develops. You know. Right here, I'm lining him up in the front, very natural lineup. I'm just kind of getting the hairs that are sticking over. I don't want to cut too much, but as you can see, man, that hair in the front is sitting up very nicely. Like the shape that we created is exactly the shape that we wanted. The triangular from the side, square from the front, a little bit more weight in the back because his head is so flat. Like this, I mean, that's not a diss or a roast or anything like that, but it's just the truth. You see that kind of square shape we created in the front.
Yep, fire.
Front being the longest point. Look how it's styled like, nicely. That's what we were going for in the beginning. So here is the before. Oh my goodness. Client talking about, can I get a hug?
He was lost.
You know what I mean?
He was lost. He was definitely lost.
But now here's the after. Let's go. Look at the very shape, clean. Man. Look at that.
Very dope. He do have a flat head in the back.
My client liked it too. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can get notified anytime we drop new content on this channel. I hope y'all are learning something. I hope y'all are picking up some value from this, man. Peace.
We got some comments. Let's see. No comments. No comments on my dog channel. But let's refresh. Let's see how many subs he got. 87. He's at 87 subs, guys. Come on, man. We need 13 more. There's 134 people on here. Y'all ain't gonna get him to 100. See, you guys be pissing me off, man. Let's go, Dave. Go subscribe, y'all. Yeah, Dave. No doubt, man. Keep doing your thing, bro. Keep doing your thing. So 2022, guys, we gotta step it up, man. 2022. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for what's coming this year.